Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Come on in. Let me make sure everything is the way everything is supposed to be, where it's supposed to be. And then we will jump right into this. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, there we are. All right. So let me get this shared to my peeps so that they can jump on in. Hi there. So I'm going to share this really fast out, and then we are going to get started on day 3. Ooh, perfect. So I'm everywhere I'm supposed to be, doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. All right, good morning. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nisha, and I have the immense pleasure of being the leader of a dynamic team in the business that I run. And I was challenged to have conversations with them, motivate them, all of this good, great stuff, just to give you a little bit of a run over of how we got here. And so um, I decided to reread a book that was dynamic in my life and shifting of my mindset. And in that process, I said I wanted to share that with my team. Well, I decided to also share it with my community. Um, so I am streaming both to my community as well as to my team. Some of the conversation will be strictly for my team. Some of it will be universally enough for anybody, but it really is just a excuse me, a journey in speaking to ourselves and motivating and encouraging. Hey there, bestie. How you doing, Miss Cindy? Good morning. Um, and just having this conversation of kindness to ourselves, for lack of other words. Good morning. Hey, Janelle. Good morning. That is how we got here. So I appreciate that my amazing team is gracious enough to share me and share this conversation with all of you. And hopefully, while I am pouring into them and pouring into you, you get something useful out of it. So, this is the book for those of you who are joining us new. It's 31 Promises to Speak Over Your Life. We are on day 3. Hey, Miss Roxanne, good morning. We are on day 3 of this. And, I say at the beginning of each one, even if you are not a voracious reader and you are choosing to get this, the chapters are very, very, very small. This is the entire day 3 chapter. Like, this is it, just these couple of pages. So even if you are not the most voracious reader and you want to get on board with this, it is a quick and easy read. You read one part each day, literally, and it'll take you through an entire 31 days. So um, I love books. So I would definitely be one that would be purchasing it if I didn't have it. But I definitely recommend it, especially if you are looking to shift your thoughts, looking to stay focused, if you are working towards a goal, if you are working towards changing your life, changing your energy, changing your space. Um, Definitely one that I would recommend. It definitely did that for me. So today is day 3. All of the other days, day 1 and 2, are up if you want to go back and revisit them. All of the videos are relatively short. You can fit them in during a little coffee break or something if you are at work. For my team, make sure you holler out G Unit in the comments so we know who you are and where you are. And if you're watching this in replay, please go ahead and hashtag replay so we know that you came through. So each day there is a declaration, and each day he gives some type of little story or synopsis to bring it all together. So today, on day 3, we are going to say, I declare I have the grace I need for today. I am full of power, strength, and determination. Nothing I face will be too much for me. I will overcome every obstacle, outlast every challenge, and come through every difficulty better off than I was before. This is my declaration. So that is what we are declaring. That is what we are decreeing today. Um, I know for us, we are in business. And those of you out there who are outside the business that we are in, if you are in a business, if you are taking a class, if you are doing, anything pretty much to better yourself, you're going to come against the obstacle, right? You're going to come against a challenge. You're going to come against something that is going to ultimately want to deter you, distract you, get you, off of that journey that you're on. There's going to be something, but we can make the declaration to say that none of those things are going to cause me defeat. None of those things are going to cause me to sway. None of those things are more powerful than me, right? None of those things are going to cause me to not reach my goal. I personally, when I read this, it was so on time for me because I had just been saying to myself, I have everything that I need for the day. So many times we feel like if we don't have everything we need for the week, we don't have everything we need for the month, we don't have all the answers in the beginning. We want to know how everything is going to work out on the day we get started, right? We want to know what that end and everything in between is going to be the day we do something, right? And that's just not how stuff works. That's just not how any of this works, right? You get involved in stuff, you don't know what's going to happen in the middle. You take on a job, you don't know if there's going to be a merger. You don't know if there's going to be a takeover. You don't know if they're going to switch your supervisor. You don't know if they're going to change buildings. You don't know, right? And so we want so much control that we feel like we have to know everything. And when we just relax in God's grace, when we just relax in our faith and knowing that He has given us this dream, He's given us this vision, and He is not going to give us those things without the provisions to uh, see it come through. Not to say that stuff is not going to get challenging, because it is. Not to say that stuff is not going to look like it's going to take us under, because a lot of times it will look that way. But we have to be in the knowing that He's already told us you're going to win. He's already given us a glimpse of what it's going to look like at the end. We just don't know the middle, right? And so we have to make sure that we keep going in that, but that we understand that God is going to give us everything that we need for the day. And I saw something earlier today, just in passing on Facebook, on Instagram, excuse me, and it would not let me share it. It would not let me download it. It would not let me do anything. And I'm going to go back to see if I can find it. The message was so powerful. I'm like, gosh, can I screen share it? But anyway, it was along the lines of that. And, it talks about in the Bible how God provides every day for the birds of the air, the fish and the seas, like all of the animals that roam the earth. And would he not provide for me? Right? Like he just gonna leave me out here hanging. The the birds don't worry about if they're, if there's gonna be enough stuff for them to do. They wake up and they go about the day. They have enough for the day. And we feel like we have to have enough for the rest of our lives, or it's going to run out. And so the story with the lady that I saw on Instagram, she was sharing about how she started her business, and she had no money, she had no resources, she had no real know-how other than how she's a baker and how to perform and bake these cakes, right? How to bake these cupcakes and different things that she was doing. And she had gotten the opportunity to do this 600 cupcake uh, order. And, I'm sure if you are in that industry, that could be business changing for you. That could be life changing for you. And she said, I had $5. And I can just imagine how crushed a person would feel. It's one of those things in our industry. Um, we're given this amazing opportunity to do this huge vendor event. It's going to change the trajectory of our business. It's going to get us in front of so many people. It's going to do all of the things, it is going to be the catalyst for all of the things that we have said that we wanted, and we feel like God has told us. And he gives us this opportunity, and it's just for you. And then they say it's a $200 vending fee. And you're like, Lord, why would you put me in the place where I don't have the $200 in order to have this? Now, a lot of people would just say, I don't have $200, right? She could have just said, I can't make 600 cupcakes. There's nothing I can do, and turn down the job or give it to somebody else. But what she said she did was she took that $5 and she went to the store and bought some ingredients. And she went and bought some ingredients, and she said she turned that $5, she flipped that $5 into $60. She didn't say what she made with it. I'm assuming probably cupcakes or whatever it is that she made. But she said, I flipped that $5 into 60. And then she said, I took the $60, took the 5 out, and bought $55 worth of ingredients, and took that and then flipped it again. And she said she had a couple of $100, and that was enough for her to get the the 600 cupcake order fulfilled. And she said, 17 years later, I am still riding on that investment. And she said she was reminded of the very scripture that I was telling you guys about. She said it just dropped into her spirit when she was saying, God, I have $5. And why would you put me in this space for this order I can't fulfill? And the Lord said, if I provide for the birds of the air and they do not toil, why would I not why would I not provide for you? And it reminded me, and even the story, the reference he gave in here for today, the Israelites in the land, they were given manna every single day, but enough for them to survive that day to go on to the next day. And a lot of times, because we don't have it all worked out, we give up. Because we don't see the entire vision of everything, we stop. We think that it's not for us. No. What I want to impress upon you today, what I want to remind myself today is do what you are supposed to today. You have enough for today. For those of you who are in business, whether it's mine or in something else, sell a t-shirt today. Sell a pair of earrings today. You don't have to sell, your mortgage worth of stuff today. Do what you can today. Sell a necklace today. Sell a pair of earrings today. Sell a 5-piece today. Sell a book today. Do one live today. Worry about tomorrow when tomorrow is here. You got enough for today. You have everything that you need for your day to be successful right now. If you have a camera, if you have your voice, you have 2 pieces of jewelry, 1 piece of jewelry, you have everything that you need to be successful right now, today. So take today. Today, I call today Fire Friday. Uh, Take today, light some fire under yourself. Get excited about your business. Get excited about the space that you're in. Get excited about knowing that every single thing that God has put in your heart, He has already made provisions for you to get the outcome that you desire, that's in line with all of the blessings that He has set up and stored for you. Get excited about that. Focus on that, right? We're not going to focus on what we feel like we don't have. We're going to focus on what God has already given us right now, today. Your blessing is here. Your abundance is already here. We have to open our eyes and look around us. That lady had $5. $5. She said 17 years later, she is still going through and profiting off that $5. We have to change our minds. We have everything that we need stored up right now. He's given it to us today. I'm so glad that that was on time. God be the glory. All right, so that is it. That is your declaration for today. You have it. You have it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you guys going on this journey with me. I appreciate again my team for allowing me to share this space with everyone. I hope as it reignites me, re-encourages me, it re-encourages and ignites you as well. So that is it. I declare that today is going to be an amazing day, not just for me, but for you too. All right. So until the next time, y'all know what to do. Be great on purpose. Bye, guys.